One of the most difficult windows on a vehicle, truck, or SUV to maintain consistency on is the windshield. There are a number of different reasons why this is the case. First off, many cars have multiple different windshields and different configurations of the windshield. For instance, on this Ram 1500 Crew Cab, 2019 to 2024, there are 17 different windshields for this particular truck. While many of the car side windows and rear windows will roll over from year to year, many of the windshields do not roll over from year to year. So it is extremely difficult to try to figure out which windshields go to which truck and in what year. The other problem with windshields is that it is the number one replaced window of a car or a truck. So if a windshield is replaced, it could be replaced with an off-brand type of windshield, which can have slight variances in the black border around the windshield. It might not be as wide as the OEM version of the windshield, so the OEM version of the windshield will not fit. So in order to ensure that you are cutting the right windshield, we have posted a number of instant messages about measuring the windshield before cutting. And on many vehicles, down in the notes and installation tips, we put a note in there to also measure the window before you cut it and fit it. Well, how do you do that? In this video, we're going to show you how to measure the windshield to make sure that the one that you cut is the one on the truck or car or SUV. So let's say the windshield on the particular truck that you have there looks like this windshield right here. So you go ahead and select it and then hit cut, and that pulls it into the cut window here. So there's two different types of views in which you can use here. You can use the line art, which is this right here. And if you want to select it, you have to click on the outer edge and it will show you the size of the windshield up here. So in this case, the height is 32.39 inches and your width is 62.71 inches. The other type of view that you can have is up here. You can click on view and show fill. And again, you can click anywhere within the windshield and it will show you the size of the windshield up here. We're going to keep it the fill in the line art view so you can see the cursor better. So when it gives you the size of the windshield, the 62.71 is basically from this point here to this point here, the furthest point left and right, and from this point here to up here, where this is the furthest point from the bottom to the top. So in almost all cases, if you measure the distance from here to here, then the windshield will probably fit. We're going to move this out away from the side here a little bit so you can see this edge here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a tape measure and measure from this point to this point on the windshield itself. In this case, we're going to use the tape measure we have in the program, and we'll click on it, and then we'll click on this point here, and then we'll drag it across to this point here, and it's probably going to be about the same as it was. There you go. Up there it says 63.64. So if you use your tape measure, and if it's around that size, then the width of the windshield should be correct. But you're also going to want to measure this area right here from here to here to make sure that this part will fit, because many times it kind of looks like it has the same type of design, but the sizes in here can be different. So again, you'll click on the tape measure here and click on a point here and click and hold your mouse down and pull it across to an area right here. And then up here, it tells you the distance. It's 10.58 inches. So if the windshield that you're doing is approximately the same as the width across here, and from here to here, as far as the cutout is concerned, then that windshield will probably fit. Now, if the windshield that you have is not the windshield that's on the truck, you will probably need to cut it by hand. If you don't want to use a knife on the windshield, there are a number of different ways in which you can do it without having to touch the windshield. The best and easiest way to do it is to put a piece of film on the windshield and flatten it out like you would normally do, and then just take a black magic marker and just draw all the way around the windshield using the black magic marker. Then take that piece and put it on a piece of glass and use your knife and cut it from there. So this is how you determine if the pattern in Computer Cut will fit the particular type of windshield of whatever vehicle you are cutting. Take the extra time to measure the windshield and to view the type and configuration of the windshield that you're working on, because it will save you a lot of time and money.